number 1 undefeated Alabama 14-0, and number 2 Clemson. Both teams dispatching their semifinal opponents in dominant fashion to earn their way back to Tampa in this rematch for the championship. Higher seed wears the home uniform, so a switch in uniforms from last year's Classic when Clemson wore the all-orange as the number 1 seed. Here come the Tigers. Is this the team that could beat Alabama? Dabo Swinney told me he thinks Clemson is the only team that can dethrone the Crimson Tide, and he felt very comfortable about his chances tonight. Eric Dieter or Darius Stewart deep for the Tide. It's a short kick. And Stewart from the 12. Cannot escape. Dropped at the 25. Throws. It's a pass batted down on the very first play as Christian Wilkins got into that throwing lane. There's a second down handoff to Bo Scarborough, the young back who ran right through Washington. But Clelin Ferrell, who ate the Buckeyes alive in the semifinal, makes the stop. 3rd and 11. Quick throw near side. Calvin Ridley collects it in traffic. Very little running room. He drives Scott back to the 20. Bama coverage team swarms down there, and Artavis can't get away. Defensively in recent weeks. This is Wayne Gallman. They feed the workhorse running back, and he gets the edge. Physical runner knocked out at the 33. Empty backfield on first down. Watson pressured and sacked. Flooding in there was big Deron Payne, the nose guard. You saw Payne being spelled on this 2nd and 14. Watson flips it inside in traffic. A shovel pass to the tight end, Jordan Leggett.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 10. 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Still got the ball, delivers to Scott. Clemson receivers had an excellent night blocking on the edge against the Buckeyes, but is that a tougher chore against Alabama?
Overly aggressive defense.
On 2nd and 9, this is Gallman stumbling forward and dropped at the 44. Tide rush 5, complete. Battling near the marker there. Option, Gallman, nothing. The Tide rise up, but even though Gallman fights hard, Tony Brown got there first. Play action, chased by Wilkins. Excellent runner, takes off, and against man coverage, they just forgot about the quarterback who scoots down to the 35. 20-yard run, Alabama plays with some tempo. Scarborough plows forward for 4.
And plays.
Play action again, quick penetration. Quarterback knocked down, and 2 flags come in.
Cam Robinson didn't appreciate it.
Roughing the passer. Defense, number 99. Blow to the head. 15-yard penalty for previous spot, automatic.
So each defense, Kirk, has tried to send a message and taken 15 yards.
Yeah, what Farrell's just trying to get his hands up. He obviously bats the ball down with the right hand.
Flags come out. There were a couple men in motion when it was snapped, and this is not the CFL.
Illegal shift. Offense. 2 men moving without resetting. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
On 1st and 15. Scarborough gets the edge. Bo Scarborough cuts it back, still rumbling all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Bama's defense makes the big stand on 4th and 1.
Confidence is now established offensively.
Adam Griffith, an excellent kickoff man. This one not as deep as most of his go, and Scott fakes the reverse and takes off. Artavis Scott held up just a bit by Griffith so the cavalry could catch up at the 45.
Personal foul. Receiving team number 41 hitting a player out of the play. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
Scott, jet sweep, strung out, and he's dropped for a loss. Watson across the middle, and that's Leggett. He's 4 for 4, Kirk, but all very short passes. On 3rd and 2, delivers a strike. Williams takes a hard hit, but they'll move the 6 to the 43. Gallman cuts it back. This is a very, very hard-hitting, under control to be at his best. And he went up the middle with a lot of eye candy before this snap. That'll set up a 3rd down play. And to the left, Watson looks back that direction, takes a shot one-on-one. Excellent coverage, incomplete. Not able to go. You saw him out there as a captain. But Averett has stepped up. And so Andy Teasdall punts it away, and Garrick Dieter, a graduate transfer from Bowling Green, watching to see if the Tiger defense can get a stop. And he feeds Scarborough and breaks the tackle briefly, a short gain.
Many people feel the top receiver in the country.
Hurts flips it to Scarborough in the flat, and the big fella rumbles across the 25. Scarborough hesitated briefly and able to muscle forward. That's O.J. Howard. Play action. Hurts looks to throw back, and Scarborough slipped. Couldn't get back to the football.
Away we go.
And Hurts goes rolling out and delivers a throw incomplete. And Jacobs shows the quickness, and Joshua Jacobs still running hard. They move the 6 to the 40. A change of pace from Big Bo.
That's Scarborough.
Hurts, this is a designed run, and the Tigers storm the backfield and stop him right there. They blitz. Hurts steps up into the gap, stutter steps, and gets out near the 50. Scarborough back in. They fake it to him. Hurts steps up and has the strength to get the first down.
Holding. Offense on the left tackle. Put the runner at the point of attack. 10-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
It's the sophomore in a tailback, blocking the blitz. Ball batted in the air, incomplete. Scott collects a low punt, and it's partially blocked. The Tigers storm in. The roll will still take the ball inside the 40, but Tanner Muse, the safety, got into Scott, the All-American punter. The Tide fortunate that the ball rolled into Clemson territory. Over at the 37 after the partially blocked punt by Muse.
Part of the Clemson offense.
Watson will take his first downfield shot. Looping throw for Kane, and the Tampa native cannot catch up to it. We need 5. Low snap. Watson has to battle for the ball in the scrum. Ryan Anderson's got it for Alabama. No whistle yet. The Tide have a takeaway.
To recover it, and it looked like he went in early enough to be able to get it, but watch the ball bounce behind him, and you can see Ryan Anderson just looks down.
And now a false start from Robinson.
Confused there, moved.
Offense, number 74. 5-yard penalty, first down.
1st and 15. Scarborough hit and dropped for a loss. And 2nd and 17. Sarkisian wants some tempo, but Hurts' throw is too high for Calvin Ridley. Showing a whole lot of pressure. They bring the house, and Hurts chased, retreats, and just fires to the bench. Never had a chance. Punts and letting the Tide coverage team run under it. And that's what he does. And that is absolutely flawless. Gallman, you just hold your breath and you're handed the ball in the end zone against this defense for tonight. Pressure off the edge. Gallman, a flag is down as he spins for a short gain.
Offside. Defense, number 22. In the neutral zone at the snap. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay 2nd down.
Alpha, this Bama defense.
Deshaun keeps it. He is hit right at the line. I don't think he got it. This one is a meat and potatoes handoff to Gallman, and they do move the sticks. Watson in the slant. It's a low throw and a catch by Hunter Renfrow. Jet sweep again. Gallman takes a handoff, and that works for a first down. Deshaun runs into heavy traffic, and he's dropped.
Watson.
Deshaun keeps it, picks his way for a short gain in the first quarter. Deshaun looked that way, now looks back right, way over the head of a well-covered Jordan Leggett. Have been able to in his 3-year career. Teasdall rugby-style punt. Boots it low, scoots along the ground, and Eric Dieter gives it room, and it'll roll dead at the 26-yard line. Darius Stewart comes in motion. Wide receiver takes the handoff and is free. Out near midfield, a very strong and ornery player.
Acceleration is nice.
He got 25 yards, and now Scarborough picks his way for a middle game. There's a far side throw to Ridley. Gets a block from Stewart, and Ridley scoots free. Just a shoestring tackle. Fire to him again, far side. That time old Ben Bulware is waiting for him, and they knock him down for a very short gain. Defense, it looks like they want to redeem themselves for last year. Scarborough breaks free. Bo Scarborough in the clear and in the end zone again. Very, very manageable so far. Jalen Hurts hasn't had to do too much. But Bama throwing some haymakers early on here. Scott from the 2. Out across the 25-yard line. Deshaun to Renfro. And bounces off about 8-yard gain.
But their leader is not being sharp.
Gallman runs right into traffic and is stopped for no gain there. Watson immediately pressured, fires low, and Renfro went down. No signal. Even if he caught it, it's not a first down. And Dieter, who's taken over his punt return duties, the full-time guy, very reliable, steady dude. Just back there, makes the fair catch.
All the run game.
You feed Damian Harris, who spells Scarborough. Hurts. It's the longest pass attempt he's thrown, and is complete to Ridley for a first down. Some pressure with tempo. And there's a first down carry for Harris. He's slammed immediately for a 1-yard gain. To the left to get the signal from Venables on this play. Hurts rolls out. Thought about a downfield shot. Stewart was really well covered. He flips it short. Incomplete. At it at the line. Incomplete. They were hoping they could get a hand on the football and then get lucky with the carom. And the Scott to Scott continues. This time J.K. boots it out of bounds. And again, Clemson will be pinned back. Tom, thank you. Allen out at the moment as Watson flips it high. And Deion Kane's free. Kane with great speed to midfield. And the Tampa native makes Clemson's first big play of the night down inside the Tide 40.
Wayne Gallman opens up a big game.
And now Watson loops it for Kane downfield again. A one-on-one battle. No flag. Watson slant incomplete. Meanwhile, Deion Kane and Tide rush 4. Watson has time. Delivers over the middle. Leggett. And Jordan Leggett with a catch down inside the 15. You fake it to Gallman. This is Williams. Spins free. And Williams shows his physical nature down inside the 10. Here's Ray McLeod comes in motion. Watson bobbled the snap. It gets the edge. And scores. It's rare here.
Yeah. His momentum, everything is going out of bounds, but he kind of put his foot down following Gallman.
9th rushing touchdown of the season for the quarterback.
Watson to get into the end zone.
Hugo with a directional kick. It's very short. And it's taken on one of the up men there. And it's Hentis, the tight end. Hurts still got it. Excellent fake. I think the Tigers thought that Scarborough had the ball. Now looks to throw to Ridley, far side. Ridley escapes. And knocked down at the 45-yard line by Johnson. Scarborough picks his way. Think about Hurts' rushing yards.
100-yard rushing games coming into tonight.
This is Ridley who dropped it. Got to pick it up there. Option left. Ben Bulware sniffed it out. He signaled to teammates before the snap to pin the Tigers deep here again. Booming punt. This one is going to sail into the end zone. So a touchback. Gallman tries to slam on the brakes and turn the corner. From the pocket, Williams makes the catch. And big Mike Williams is back. Here comes the tempo and the first down carry for Gallman. 2nd and 9. Immediate pressure. Watson is hammered and fires high and incomplete. 3rd down. They need 9. Watson from the pocket. No one to throw to, and he'll be sacked by Reuben Foster. I've snuffed out, and now Teasdall boots it right along the ground. Dieter fields it nicely on one hop like a shortstop and is knocked out near the 40. On defense, they sometimes hurt each other when they collide. Scarborough, short gain. Back on 2nd and 8, Scarborough. Very left-handed running team. The Tide 6, pistol formation. Again, they run it on 3rd and long. This time, stopped in the backfield by Carlos Watkins. 12 to go before halftime. Scott again methodical, but he gets a boomer. Artavis Scott retreats and makes a fair catch at the 4. Kind of lost track of where he was. In the end zone, Deshaun throws a slant. That was a dangerous little route there. Watson hands it off inside. A stutter step from Gallman. He'll be knocked down at the 9. Watson fires far side. Renfro makes a catch on the sidelines. Watson from the pocket across the middle, batted up in the air and nearly intercepted. A little fortunate there to avoid a pick, and now a false start. The true freshman right tackles in this game tonight.
Number 76, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
44 seconds to go. Watson looking just along the sidelines and has to just throw it away and get a stop here on 3rd and 15. Watson throws it. It's a little tunnel screen. Renfro fights hard for a very short gain. It will be 4th down, and Saban will spend that 2nd timeout. Teasdall, very low kick, just scoots along the ground. It's effective though, because it's away from Garrick Dieter, and it chews up a few more seconds as it finally rolls dead at the 31.
Get aggressive.
Short pass. Yep. Stewart can't escape, and he'll be dropped for a loss.
Himself in that first half.
Griffith's boot carries right to the goal line. And this is C.J. Fuller. The backup tailbacks for Clemson. Returns it out across the 25-yard line. Gallman, left side, held up by Anderson, and then spun around and gang tackled for a gain of 3. Watson steps up, flips it to Renfro, who reaches up, makes a nice grab for a 1st down. 5th reception for Renfro. Now on the carom as they try to get it to Williams. It's incomplete. We're in this defense. Tide was still standing up, trying to get in position as the ball was tapped. Didn't matter. It comes loose. Anderson scoops it up and is knocked down at the 15-yard line. The 2nd fumble recovery.
And Anderson actually gets his hands on the ball and knocks it out. Right there, 22. He's reaching in there to pull that ball out, and then he's just waiting for a hop to come in and swoop it up.
From the 16.
Cam Robinson moved again, left tackle. Just lost his balance there.
Offense, number 74, 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
Scarborough, muscles free, and Tide hurts, pump fake. Looks it for the end zone for Ridley over his head. Sidelines see it. And they tried to signal a timeout. Hurts fires low in traffic. The catch is made by O.J. Howard. The very reliable snap of Cole Mazza, the hold of Cooper Bateman. Of course, they hadn't faced Alabama yet. But now 2 turnovers. And Fuller into heavy traffic short of the 20. Watson taken off all the way. They try to create plays on the ground for the quarterback. That's been rare tonight. From the pocket, Watson delivers a back shoulder throw, and Kane makes the catch at the 35. It's for the Tampa native. He had the big play to spark the offense in the first half, and now Renfro has been busy tonight. Scoots through heavy traffic, and the Tigers begin to get some rhythm, get 9 on 1st down. McLeod motions back in. Watson steps up and takes off, and will get a 1st down out near midfield. Option look. Fuller on the edge is knocked down hard by Foster. Empty backfield. Deshaun back. Again, a throw for Williams along the sideline. Big fella goes up and gets it. Humphrey able to wrestle him down. Low throw. Going down low to make the catch and move the chains again is Renfro. Take a break as they take a look.
After reviewing the play, The ball hit the ground before the player was able to gain control. It's an incomplete pass. It's going to be 4th down and 2 at the 43.5-yard line.
It is a good call, Kirk. A little pooch from Deshaun. And just to display his athletic skills, he does an excellent job with that, and it rolls dead at the 5.
The reason I crank up the pressure, too, down here.
And they stack up Scarborough for a short gain on 1st down.
Against Cam Robinson.
And he barely gets lined up. And Hurts from the goal line flips it over the middle. Broken up. Boulware delivered a shot to Ardarius Stewart.
Okay.
Hurts has to escape. Gets away from Boulware. Gets a block. Takes a shot. They peel back to set up a return, and that's an ugly kick by the Sanders of Scott. A really ugly kick, and it bounces out of bounds at the Alabama 41. Deshaun still got it. Across the middle, it's Kane who goes down low.
The other side. Nice effort. That's a catch. Got his elbow underneath. Ball never touched the surface.
Keeper. And a crease before another hard hit. That was Rashaan Evans. Tide brings some late pressure. Watson flushed. Tries to make a pinpoint throw, but it's broken up by Minkah Fitzpatrick against Leggett.
Field.
Yep, Watson sees that. Renfro's got it. Cuts back and scores. Clemson coming back. Touchdowns in last year's 2 playoff games, and that one now. The stop of the defense, the short field, and the touchdown drive. And now Ardarius Stewart from the 3. Turns the corner and is knocked down across the 30. Quarter so far 2:02 for the game. So here's a play action. Downfield shot. Stewart trying to run underneath it, but the quarterback overshoots him, and there was 2 Tigers in the area anyway. A 2nd down short throw to Scarborough, who's hit immediately and knocked down by Tankersley. From the pocket, Hurts steps up and delivers over the middle, but it's behind Garrick Dieter and incomplete. Sure-handed receiver should have had that one. Scott, after the poor punt last time, booms it deep all the way back to the 15, where Tavis Scott. Gallman just nowhere to go on the edges. Foster shut it right down. Watson pumps and now flips it short. Gallman on a screen. Gets a couple of good blocks and bangs for a 1st down out to the 28. Stutter step and a very short gain there. Tide rush 4. Deshaun still pressured and sacked for a 3rd time tonight by Mr. Anderson. He tried to strip the ball too. Wasn't satisfied with the sack. He wanted a strip sack. Again, Evans gets in there. Watson escapes, takes a huge hit. Would you say Fury? Brought some there. Remember that play. Bama stopping Watson a yard short. Teasdall's punt is a good one. Rolls dead at the 21-yard line for his 2nd touchdown run. And takes off here, and Big Bo bulls forward for about 6.
We see if they can get the rhythm back.
Well, Scarborough helps the rhythm by rumbling for a 1st down. Well, now here's the Scarborough play.
Well, he's just starting to get healthy. These last 4 or 5 games really has made a difference with him back there healthy. You can just see not just the Washington game, but really starting in the LSU game, the Auburn game, the Florida game. Steps in there.
He missed half the season with an injury. Hurts delivers a low throw, incomplete. And they fake it to him. Hurts throws downfield. O.J. Howard is wide open. And once again, the tight end will victimize the Tigers with a huge play. Shades of last year. This is a big play in the passing game.
Throw it deep.
Hurts got more yards passing in that play than he had the entire game coming in. Tavis Scott works his way out near the 30. Play action, and Watson's going to try to answer with a downfield shot to Williams, just over his fingertips. But here comes a flag for interference. Deshaun
Defense, number 26. The 15-yard penalty, automatic, 1st down.
Keeper. Nothing. screen. Kane weaves his way and dives. Well, good work to earn a first down. But Williams is still out of the game. Watson's going to look for Scott. He was thrown behind him. Not have a catch. Watson far side. Kane again working one-on-one. He beats Averett. They fake it to him. Deshaun looking for Gallman, then dips it off short to Leggett. And Jordan Leggett bangs down for another first down. 17 yards, though, and now pitch it over to Scott. It's the kind of route you're talking about. But Artavis Scott in traffic just worked his way free and gets 9. A fake jet sweep, a fake option, and a keeper for a first and goal. First and goal. Gallman. Not much. Evans. That's the defense not as deep. Watson for the end zone. Williams, touchdown.
The man that time with Mike Williams.
Here's Hugel.
Pushing off on a couple of those back shoulder throws. So Coach Saban fired up right now down there.
Pooch kick by Hugel as well. Hasn't carried the load down the stretch, but he's got talent. And you can see he barrels ahead for a nice gain of first down. Big plays early in the season. You're right. You know, bootleg action. Hurts is going to be dropped right at the line. Throws far side, dangerous. Tankersley broke it up, intended for Ridley. The play clock is winding down. They snap it at 2. Retreat. Howard's got it, and he's tripped up. Nice tackle from behind there. But Scott on the punt. And knocks it into the jet stream. Artavis Scott lets this one go. It'll be a touchback. They bring pressure. Watson. Hit and dropped. It's a gang tackle, but it was Rashaan Evans just exploding through. Deshaun on 2nd and 16 now has more time, delivers over the head of Renfrew. He was well covered by Harrison. Watson flushed, flips it short to Gallman. Long way from the first down marker. They've got 2 guys deep. Trayvon Diggs joining Garrick Dieter. And Teasdale boots it very short, keeps it away from both of them, and it'll roll dead at the 40. Bill against Scarborough out, Hurt for now. And Hurts rolls and is knocked down. Did the ball come out? Looks like he's still got it.
It's a negative play.
Jacobs. Quick little burst, gets across the 45. It'll be 3rd down. A lot of time. And finally, he runs out of time and space to get a piece of it. This boot sent away from Artavis Scott and will roll dead at about the 21-yard line. In second possession, they get the ball again down 3, pinned back. And Watson trying to escape big Deron Payne.
He's within 3 points of tying it up.
Pressure again. Ball gets out, but one more time. It was a free runner. Slant. Low throw. Renfro. Not quite yardage, I don't believe. It's going to depend on where they put this ball down. No, they're going to give it to him. Wow, another clutch catch. Deshaun for Williams. No flag. Watson has a lot of time, but it's running out quickly. He's hit. They try to knock the ball loose. Deshaun somehow stays alive and throws it downfield over the head of Leggett. Snap it at 2 seconds. Deliver far side. Leggett is open, but it's off his hands, incomplete. Missed an opportunity to make a big play to keep the Clemson drive alive. And now Teasdale, another effective low punt. He's got it. Spins and earns a few yards. And 7. Hurts rolls from an empty backfield, is pressured and has to just throw it downfield. Dieter had no chance to make a play. Looking deep for Stewart. Once again, he shoots it over the head of the receiver. Had no chance to make a play.
Yeah.
Scott gets it away. Artavis Scott again tried to make a fair catch. The ball bounced. He couldn't get to the ball as one of the coverage men kind of got in his way. Gallman in the flat. Gets a block. And hops back. Close to a first down to the 21. They fake it to McLeod. And Watson with the keeper. Shoved out by Harrison. It's a first down. Watson delivers. Leggett again finds a little crease. And Deshaun gets it to him out across the 40. The moment is Jonathan Allen, the Bednarik Award winner. And Watson loops it for Williams, who goes up and makes a huge grab at the 30.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense, number 94. The 15-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
So Deron Payne flagged. Watson keeper. Navigates to the edge and leaps toward the pylon. Spotted out just short.
If the ball's in his left hand, he might be able to reach for the pylon, but with the ball in his right arm, he's out of bounds. It's Gallman right up the middle here.
Gallman leaps, but a flag. There was movement before the snap.
Offside. Defense, number 28. Lined up in the neutral zone. Penalties decline. Touchdown.
PAT for Hugel. And the snap was handled by Seth Ryan very well. Hands for Bama. Played conservative. Another pooch kick, by the way, from Hugel, and a fair catch. Taken back there at the 33-yard line. But in the ultimate game, need a touchdown. Hurts steps up. Chased and has to just throw it away. A lot of traffic and a catch made, but a tackle behind the line by Boulware on Damian Harris. Straight third down plays. Hurts running out of time. Running to create some space, lobs it back across to Ardarius Stewart, who comes back, makes a catch, but he's a yard short. Harris slams forward, and the Tide keep the drive alive at the 48. They kept it simple. Hurts backward pass to Stewart. He can throw it. Looks downfield for Howard, who makes a catch at the Clemson 30. 24 yards. Hurts now took a peek downfield and now just barrels forward. Still running in the clear and scores.
Up in the middle of that defense, and he recognized it and took off.
So let's look at that sequence. 6-yard line. They take it 68 yards in 2.5 minutes, but Watson's got time. Plenty of it. And Fuller tries to set him up in good field position. Oh, C.J. Fuller was in the clear. And there's a short catch. Leggett. They bring pressure, but it's picked up. And Williams down the sideline makes another big catch.
Snap by Deshaun Watson.
Now they get it to Scott, who laterals to Gallman, who is hit immediately but stays alive. And Gallman spinning and driving down inside the 35. There was a lot going on there. Watson takes off, but will be dropped for a short gain. It'll be third down. Ryan Anderson got him. Warm up. On third down, Watson slant one more time. Renfro, and they have a first down, and they are in Hugel's field goal range now with 22 seconds to go.
They saved the timeouts and just fire the ball into the ground here.
Bama brings some heat. Watson delivers. Catch made down inside the 10. My Leggett. 14 seconds to go.
Now Clemson will use one of their timeouts here. Dabo all the way down to the 10-yard line. What an effort, Chris, by Jordan Leggett.
Watson. End zone. Overthrown. Leggett well defended that time. Watson lobs it for the end zone. Williams is knocked down. Here comes a flag. Interference.
Pushes him.
Defense, number 28. Foul occurred in the end zone. By rule, ball be placed at the 2-yard line. First down.
He did a great job with his technique to force him.
Watson. Touchdown! Hunter Renfro. Little man makes another enormous play. 1 second remaining. Hugel makes it a 4-point lead.
Winning touchdown to Hunter Renfro.
Once again, one of those pick/rub plays. It'll be very controversial. And Dabo Sweeney tackled by his staff. The Alabama graduate a second away from completing Clemson's climb to the top of the sport. No piece of business. Hugel just boots it along the ground. They fall on it. Clemson Tigers, new kings of college football.
After reviewing the play, the kickers legally possessed the ball beyond 10 yards. The ball belongs to Clemson with 1 second on the clock at the 46-yard line.
That's fitting, Kirk. Send Deshaun Watson out in victory formation. Let him end this championship game and his career with a kneel down, huh? Official. Punctuation. Clemson dethrones and avenges Alabama. A sequel every bit as special as the classic a year ago.